Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a matchup where time of possession will be a focus. The Rams are top 10 in rushing yards, going up against the Redskins front seven that will need to be up to the test. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
This is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to beat. Teams come in off of wins, great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State, the former Spartan. It's Kirk Cousins. And a first carry here for Charles Sims. Cousins now on second down. A dump off to Sims. And down he'll go at the go nickel here defensively on third. Now Cousins. And he couldn't hang on. Almost. Let's take it inside his own 40.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Here we go now.
Here's Mannion. Austin's got it left side. And he'll be brought down at...
Here we go now. Green 3.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they'll be inside the 25 now. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Gurley again here on first down. And a short gain here down to the...
Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throwing is Mannion. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go out. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be
in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time.
And he'll take this into the end.
Holding offense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Offense, but in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Torrey. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? So because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. They'll run here with Sims. And this time he's not going anywhere. They come out here in the eye. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins. He's got time. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Holding offense.
Now Austin. 33 yards at 1st and 10. And this is a guy who's been here enough. He can't use, hey, I'm a rookie as an excuse. He's been around.
He sat in the...
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That one good for 6.
That can only help your offense.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to get this down near the 20.
Holding offense.
Green 39. Green 39.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Austin. Call it a pickup of
coverage.
Let's go. Green 39.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be a little shot.
Route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use
the Ram field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense.
So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least.
Last drive, no points on the scoreboard.
They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots.
Green 39.
Now Sims. Oh, the spin. And some room to maneuver. The 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Washington. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you,
this time able to get 3. Not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
they want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He'll drop to throw. And the hit jarred it loose.
Come on now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Mannion. And this time he's got the hook up. It's good. They got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, LA! And to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a... On the ground, the drive starts with Sims. And he is...
Let's go. Green 39.
Second down, Cousins. Ducks him with a grab over the middle.
Let's go. Blue landed.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And this is caught on the sideline.
Frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Here's Austin. Well, that'll be put in the books as field for the 1st and 10. Simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now. It's plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they dropped the old lineman to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
He was
all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Fielded at the 43. A good return there. Calling going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's...
They'll run it again with Sims. And he got blown up, losing yards.
It doesn't allow any of the offensive linemen to leak downfield and get to the linebackers and block them on the second level.
And down he goes. And he gets off a high, spiraling kick. And that is much to go around. They really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And a short pickup there.
Make sure you don't get hurt.
Time running out here on the play clock. Throwing is Mannion. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Is this intercepted? It is. It's
the NFL. Found his place, found his way, and now everyone just wants to avoid throwing the football in his direction.
He's going to flip that out to the
space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open blocking in the offensive line, and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced...
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go up top again, and he'll get into the end zone.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want, once he's by him, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving. Me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 20. No good.
And from experience, I can tell you that, yeah, you want to block any type of...
Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30. Touchdown, Washington. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And a game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get to be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence as well. Each position group had their own little work on it. You know, they worked on a drill here with the receivers, a drill there with the quarterbacks. Then they brought it up in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers, he's looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work.
Receivers to the left, one to the right. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, he hits Austin.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And Zerline's kick is good. And by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the defense. Maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a
first half highlights and analysis.
Plenty to show in this one.
Going to be a busy man at intermission. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
These are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career.
This time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And this will not
end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's going a different direction next series.
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his step him out a little bit.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. A dump off to Sims. And he's brought down.
It's about preparation. It's all about planning, and then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it in the middle of the field. Bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
To the second forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. It's hitting space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let...
Now hold everything. Second down, Cousins. And this is taken in for a Redskins. Find a way to stretch their lead.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to... I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And now, what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your... You may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Going down the middle, and it's... Here's Mannion. And that will be incomplete with a...
Pass interference. Defense.
He contacted all before he gets there. Those officials will throw the flag and call interference.
That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendrick. Brown.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that list. Throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it around.
He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute. So we're going to get them right to quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped. Striking distance like this at intermission.
Typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's going to be met at the lattice. He completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game. Pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other way.
They looked to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do
Jordan Reed. He's at the 30. And he finally goes down at the
ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And he'll be taken down near the
stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
So again, they run with Sims. And for one of the few times to come to field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
On third down, Cousins. It's brought in by Doxson.
Out of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues down.
Sims. And finding room to work, he's down to the...
That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now Jones. And a shot here. And Hopkins' kick is good. 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
And a nice return sets him up.
Urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for them. Sometimes that leads to drops.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And there just continues to... And the play clock's running down. Throwing is Mannion. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he's brought down at... They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now a play fake here on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it, but incomplete. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. That one goes for 13.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA. Pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And that'll carry about only giving up 3.
No doubt about it. Anytime an offense gets into the red zone, the thinking naturally for the defense is about kicking a field goal. You think about how do you get into the end zone, and when you don't, you walk off the field feeling a little bit of failure on that drive.
Yeah, who will have the better feeling at the end?
Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Give him a couple on the...
Okay, they'll take him in short, steady bursts.
Now they run with Sims. And for one of the few times...
Which means it's hard to block him. And that's how he gets upfield and makes the plays we just saw. How about that? His second tackle for a loss in this game. That incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall. I know this, having played on the defensive side of the ball, if you do a really good job against a great runner and you go into the half, you're excited. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Sanders has it over the middle. And able to get this. A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he's going to fight his way
on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because...
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Back and forth.
No doubt about it. And right now, they're ahead, but they can't relax at all because if we...
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes...
And Sims lost it. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And he'll wind up...
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's... Can they close the game out and continue to do exactly what we just saw there? And that's run the football.
And his throw is incomplete.
All right, here we go.
Now it's Woodhead. And he'll be taken down just shy of the run. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
It's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football. Play clock winding down. Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's... They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose
their team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
And he'll be brought down at the
field goal. And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than
they're in a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas.
And no escaping this time.
That was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
To throw is Cousins. Over the middle to Garcon. And a nifty little deep. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that'll hit in the touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it
through a way to get this one to the finish line. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And they finally do.
All right, here we go.
Another carry now for Gurley. Muscles him off. A nice run there. Now a handoff for Gurley. 2 yards on the pickup. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Rams go victory for them. The Redskins have 6 defensive backs out there. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being... So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The